Hey everybody, welcome back. JF here, and I am back on some Pillars of Eternity. We are going to continue the adventures of Gore, Blood, Death, the Paladin, the Dwarven Paladin. I just realized that I have some people that need to be spoken to, so let's speak to Aloth.
About my episode in the catacombs. There's something I should have told you earlier.
I meant no harm. I thought I could keep it to myself, that when we resolve this matter of your soul, we would also address my problem.
I also have an awakened soul. But unlike yours, mine is a presence that shares my senses and my skin, making herself manifest at the most unwelcome times.
Are we all awakened? I wonder. He closes his eyes and grits his teeth. His lips quiver and twitch with the vestiges of some internal debate. Several seconds later, he opens his eyes again. They're watery and bloodshot.
I'm sorry. I've tried to learn to control Isilmir. I've gotten stronger, but so has she.
Tell me about Isilmir.
Uncouth. A creature of rash impulses and feeble faculties. She wags her impertinent tongue when she should listen.
Oh, is she the person that makes you talk?
Aye, this one's fit to boil. Hard to get this gaff over anything tisn't to do with books and spell speak.
Ah. I have none of her memories. Barath spared me that much, but her coarse manner and intolerable hill speak suggests a provincial form from a very long time ago. She tends to surface a hair's breadth from conflict when the fuse has burnt down and teeth are on edge, and when she shows up, she doesn't stop to gauge the situation, she just acts. That's it exactly. You recall the way she goaded those villagers in Gilded Vale? She doesn't think. She doesn't back down. And trying to suppress that has been my problem for years.
I learned to keep her a secret a very long time ago. Those with awakened souls are shunned, mistrusted. And after your experience with Meerwald, I'm certain you can see why. You need to be careful.
Go blood death.
Merely an annoyance. Although,
as long as she doesn't make you turn against me, we're cool.
Is said to have an entire institution dedicated to the study and cure of soul-related ailments. Since our journeys have already brought us to the city, perhaps we could speak with someone there.
Well, we already did.
Thank you. This has been a great burden.
You're welcome. Oh yeah, I can't camp here, so we're gonna go find ourselves an inn, shall we? Yes, we shall. An inn. Where's there an inn? I know this game. I've played this game before. I usually lose. Valiant emissaries here. Andra's gift. It's gonna be in Copper Lane, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Come on, guys. Easy way. Don't you love how he walks in, like side by side? It's fantastic. It's so weird how her pet seems to be following the other dude, but well, whatever. I can't go there. So let's go to Copper Lane. Even the loading screens are pretty in this game. Simple, but pretty. Like, I'm really sorry, guys. I'm guessing like a good 5% of my videos is loading screens. I have to find a way to cut that shit. I have to get the computer first, and then we can edit properly. Because I find the PS4 doesn't allow for super precise editing, not the way I want it to be. Goose and Fox. I believe that's the inn. Yeah. No, it'd be this one here. Must be a big game, because even with such simple graphics, it still stutters sometimes. And I'm running on a PS4 Pro here. I'm not even playing on a regular PS4, so I would think that... I wonder if it's chuggy like that on a PC. The more I play this game, the more I can't wait for the second one. Oh my god. You guys can tell me if it's good or not, if it's worth it. My only gripe is that I find it doesn't move very fast. As in, your characters don't level very quickly. Like, I feel like I've done a lot, and I don't feel like I've gone up very many levels.
Good day, stranger.
I could use a room. Huh. Well, these are all very good. I'm gonna go with this one. Let's try that one. Give my lore guys a little bit extra lore. Alright, thanks a bunch. So, if I look at my journal, we travel to Deerford Village. Find the tower. An acolyte showed me a vision of an ancient tower in a derelict district of Defiance Bay. There was a strange man in the tower working on some kind of machine. I also saw a woman with a scar over her heart. I don't know where. Okay, so the laden key was interested in this tower for a reason. I need to understand what it does if I'm to figure it out. Find the tower. Following this lead will require locating the tower. Asking around would be a place to start, perhaps among the patrolling Justicars. Justiciars? Wouldn't that be Justicars? Justiciars? Anyways, who would know the city well? Okay. A man who waits. Find the place of misery and madness. The laden key acolyte showed me a vision of an agent in the place of misery and madness. I need to find this agent and discover his or her plan to see if it holds any clues to finding the man I'm searching for. You'll have to excuse me, friends. My girlfriend is working from home and you're going to be hearing her in the background. There's nothing I can do about that. Speak to the steward. A letter has arrived at Cadnua addressing its new ruler. The steward believes it may present an interesting opportunity. I have to go back to that. Oh man, there's a couple quests here I haven't done. The records archives, we haven't done that yet. We're still doing that. We're still doing that. We're still doing that. The cliffs I saw in my vision. When I examined the bear statuette, I felt as though I were standing atop a cliff overlooking the water. Persock, whoever he is there. 2 signed in. Okay, so let's go see for Aloth at the sanatorium. And we have to find a tower. I think there's only one place to the city I haven't been yet. I don't know, my paladin seems to do pretty good damage from what I can tell. I haven't gone to Order's Gift, and I haven't gone to Heritage Hill. They're the only two that I haven't visited. Okay, so we're gonna go to Blackenbury because I know for a fact that that's where the sanatorium is. I just walked myself right into a corner, didn't I? Oh no, right. Little sip of water there, guys. Oh, it's nighttime. I was wondering if this had a day-night cycle.
Some amazing sights on your way north.
Best you stop looking then. The place you want is Heritage Hill. You can see the tower over the district wall out that way. But something happened there. They don't let people in anymore, and none of the knights want to be posted anywhere close to it. Steer clear if you know what's good for you. Only place around here that takes them in is Blackenbury Sanitarium. I've heard they can treat your soul there, take the madness away. But there's just as many stories coming out of that place that'll chill your blood. There's a man, if you want to call him that, Ethelmer, there. He's head warden. If you're visiting or checking yourself in, he's the one to talk to.
Sure. Pirate cities floating in the archipelago. The mountain halls of these northern dwarves. Plenty.
I haven't been further south than the Deerwood myself. Maybe I'll come back after I've convinced the Ranganui and see all those things for myself.
I hope you do.
Hail, traveler.
Oh. A woman stands in the shade of the garden, muttering to herself. She's fixated on pages of a large and well-torn tome, seemingly oblivious to the blooming flowers and the cool fragrant breeze. She only looks up when your shadow crosses her page. Do you mind? I'm rather busy. What are you busy with? She snaps her book shut. I'm studying soul attachment. We all know that souls move into people at birth and out of them at death, but we still have a lot of questions about what makes them stick, so to speak. Souls power bodies and give their tissues life, but only when they're finally firmly attached. It's separation that leads to a whole spate of soul-related ailments, including the Hollowborn. But if we understand how to reattach souls, we could end Waidwin's legacy, maybe even conquer death. That's the theory, anyways. Unfortunately, I don't have all the research I need to put it into practice. There's a manuscript called The Theorem of Padgram. It contains research from Padgram's experiments on detached souls. The Hall of Revealed Mysteries is rumored to have a copy in the Elder Archives. Padgram's work is considered to be one of the more daring adamancy texts, not something generally circulated among novices, nor easy to get a hold of. I wonder if we might have a peek at it. The theorems could advance my research by leaps and bounds, but Grimda, the High Archivist, worships whale, which means she has some paradoxical views on sharing the restricted knowledge. Gee, go figure. On sharing and restricting knowledge. And since she's not exactly a proponent of animancy, she tends to restrict the kinds of information would be that would be useful to me. That's a shame. Maybe she could be persuaded. You're welcome to try, but you wouldn't be the first. I wouldn't be the first, but I sure as hell won't be the last. Sure as hell won't be the last. Sure as hell won't be the last. Gotta get some combat in this, or else this is gonna be like the most boring show of going around. I'm gonna put an annotation to like skip this one if you guys want. Whoa, yeah. This guy.
Good day to you.
I'm afraid that's not my area of expertise. Oh, no, thank you. I'll find someone whose area of expertise that is, I guess. Nope. I'm pretty sure he's going to be down there. Everybody seems to be down there. Making money is not really my first concern right now. I'm pretty loaded. Ah, that would be me. Though the lack of research subjects has made me more of an expert in counting floorboards, I would like to transfer Animancy's success in buttressing pre-awakened souls to soothing those whose souls have already awakened. But I need subjects, and most of the patients here are too broken to produce reliable results. It is a tragedy. I have come so far for nothing. You're in luck I have a volunteer. Gelade, who is it? I don't know about this. Don't be silly. The process is perfectly harmless. All you must do is stand in that cage. I beg your pardon? I jest. You Adirans are so uptight. I do not even know what the thing is used for. It belongs to the last occupant of this office. I think now they upgrade him to a cell. Again, I jest. So I need you to sit here and try to relax, but don't try too hard. Then you will not be relaxing. Indeed. And you must also wear these. A little cold, but the copper will help conduct your essence. Now I will examine your soul through my scope. It is fitted with an Audra lens, cut to different thicknesses and concavities. By manipulating them, I find the angles and densities that will allow me to track the anomalies in your soul. How exciting! I have never seen this sort of thing performed. It seems suitably complicated. I can actually do his voice. How exciting! Does this mean we'll get to talk to Isilmir more? I like that lady. But first we must find this cunning interloper. You will answer some personal questions while I make adjustments. Don't worry, I'm sure we won't hear any of it. Very well. To begin, tell me something personal, something from a time before your awakening. There's nothing to tell. I was just a normal child living in the Sithwood. As you speak to Aloth, you feel your voice ring like a bell in your chest. It tolls softly, luring him into the mists of his own memory. Belisage doesn't seem to notice anything, but you feel as if your words are smoothing his essence, untangling its many threads. He closed his eyes. Mother is away most of the time with the Thanes family, but I always know when she is coming home. Father's bottles accumulate like storm clouds on the horizon. His fits of temper become swifter and more violent. It still shames him, knowing that her hemneg to another man supports us better than his labors as a steward. Ah. This is good. I am starting to see something. Continue. Tell us about the time you awakened. I am in my 5th year of training. Mother is home. I can let my guard down a little because when she is around, he is usually only angry with her. But he has heard that I have had trouble casting missiles. That my flame shields are unstable. He is furious that I have failed, and Mother's presence reminds him that he has failed too. Oh, fantastic. The first blow takes me by surprise. One moment I am sweeping the kitchen, and the next I am sprawled on the ground, stupidly looking at the flecks of my own blood on the tile. His boots, glistening with fresh polish, thud across the floor. He kicks me in the stomach, and I curl up to shield my vitals, but it's pointless. Protecting one thing only leaves something else exposed. Still huddled in on the ground, I retreat as fast as I can. I retreat until the visions of the kitchen and my own trembling knees is nothing but a pinprick against the field of black. Madico! He's hypnotized himself with this old memory. You got to bring him out of it. Quickly, I almost have it. He's ne'er safe when I have upon him. Here we go. That's it. I'm seeing a shift in his essence. Something spreading and congealing. Keep talking. He seems to respond to you. Cracking bones and voices high in ire. That warm molasses feeling that crisps down your gut when crisis is nigh. Belfetto, we have flares of totally distinct essences. Now try to get two of them talking. Sticking weed, worming parasites. You'd say the same to your own kindled twig when it betrayed you. Must be hard to avoid knowing there's a lady in your body the whole time judging you. Good, yes, very good. I can now see two separate patterns of essence. Where he ebbs, the other flows, as if the awakened soul fills the spaces that he leaves empty. Go on. Nay more than I'm giving. Ye should ask wit I did that old man of his. Now the last time he laid a hand on us, I break it in 3 places. Okay. That wasn't your decision. It's never been your decision. And I was awakening, but now I'm stuck with ye, and damned if I let your ninnying drag us both through the scrupper. The scupper. Ack, very good. I think I've finally got something we can work with. I've tracked Isilmir's essence throughout the exchange. She has a particularly high density index during the most heated portions of their argument, and her essence seems to localize most clearly in the lower portion of the subject's left rib cage. Really? That's right, around the spleen, which of course means that she is triggered by black bile. No doubt the subject's characteristic melancholy is to blame. Really? It's a thing of humors now? Alright. That's utter horseshit. I agree. Black bile, is it? They've certainly spat their share. It is a simpler explanation than I expected, all things considered. You never mind your years of training. I suppose you have better explanation. Yes, never mind my years of training, I suppose. We're not going to remove anybody's spleen. That doesn't seem... I suppose that could be true. I'll have to check this against other research. Well and good for you, but what does that mean for me? If you had to listen to her half as much as I do, you wouldn't say that. I've got a lot to process regardless. Thank you for your help, Gore Blood Death. I have such a great name for helping people. Well, I hope this has been as useful to you as it has been to me. I finally have material worth publishing. You'll be the toast of Revua. Fenter Aloth. Aye, advancing the right-wise principles of animancy. Just what you've always wanted. As you turn to leave, you catch a darting movement out of the corner of your eyes. Belisage is humming to herself. It's a woman. Really? I thought that was a man. Belisage is humming to herself, still occupied with her scope, but Aloth is holding her notes. He's just about to tuck them into his cloak when he catches you watching. He holds a finger to his lips, his eyes wide and imploring. Please, I don't want my personal information published like this, especially not after the nonsense. I'm not gonna help you explain this one, scholar boy. Did he take it or not? He slides the papers back onto the desk, giving you a rueful look. Okay, good. Thank you. I should have read that. Definitely should have read that. These are still locked, okay. Do you have something else you can help me with? Yeah, no, this is still... Okay, I still can't open this.
Gods keep you.
Helig is dead for good. Then I can rest easy. You've done a great service for Ennemancy, for the sanitarium, and for me. Thank you. I mean, I'm all for helping sanitariums, I guess. Alright. So from what I can tell, I also can't get into the district that I want to get into right now, which is kind of annoying. Ew, prod is on. Everybody go watch Prod. He's amazing. He's awesome. Same thing for Fighter, same thing for Chase, and same thing for Lost My Sanity. And Adam Baker and Splattercat. And these are just the guys I watch. So go give them some love if you hear this message. Give me some love too, please. I'd sure like to have some subscribers. 10 is just not enough. Okay, that goes to First Fire. That goes to Order's Gift. Let's go to Order's Gift and see if I can't find a way to Heritage Bay from there. That's another place I haven't been.
This elder of yours, he may have returned a drunk or an invalid.
Maybe. But the search for Persock is just as important as what I find.
Is that right? And what if you return empty-handed, huh?
I never return empty-handed.
With its crooked and missing shingle, the roof resembles a prize fighter's gap-toothed mouth. Abandoned house. You look like you want to have a good time, honey. And I'm all open for business. Wow, look at that. Fantastic. Okay, so it's not letting me go. Okay, well, I'm in the gift. Wow, this place is like dangerous. I'm not overly scared or worried, but sure. There's gonna be a secret way. Ordra's gift house. Thug. What are you looking at? Get out of my face. I'm not too scared of you thugs.
Good day to you.
Workers weren't superstitious cowards, anyways. I offer good coin, but as soon as I tell them about the job, they say an oath to the Lady of Lament and spit over the dock. They all think the lighthouse is haunted ever since the floods on Andra's gift. Echoes of the war. The floods certainly claimed enough souls to pack a lighthouse full to bursting. Back in the end of the War of Defiance, it was one of the finishing blows to the Aediran military. Cost us a lot, though. The whole district was supposed to be evacuated, but not everyone left in time. The Aedirans put anyone they found to the sword. The lucky ones who escaped the slaughter drowned hours later when Hadrat's forces broke the dams. Locals say the lighthouse keeper was one of the people who stayed behind and one of the last to die. I don't know why that makes the lighthouse any more haunted than the rest of the gift, but there you have it. Ooh, me? Not exactly. See, my health is rather delicate and all that dust. Alright, when I saw two Onamud deckhands running as fast as they could down the pier, I lost my nerve too. I'll show you how it's done. Good. About time someone put an end to this foolishness. Just be careful. Not that I believe the ghost stories, but it is an old building, so watch your step. So where's the damn lighthouse? I'm guessing it's somewhere around here. Maybe I am wrong. Wait, where the fuck's the lighthouse?
That son of a crew. Want to run it down on its luck, Valiant Trading Company? If you have more than half a brain, you could really do something with it. As long as you're willing to clean up a few bloodstains.
It's the automatic type, right?
True enough. Verzano's just lucky no one's trying to pay him in steel these days. Sooner or later, his luck will run out.
Dobin looks back at the warehouse and for a moment grimaces. After a slight nod in your direction, she storms off. Oh, well, I kind of wanted to talk to you some more. I want to find the lighthouse. Where's that damn lighthouse? Oh, I was going towards it and I decided to back up because I'm an idiot. Okay, this way. To the lighthouse! The lighthouse! This way! You are drunk, and when you are drunk, you forget that I am in charge.
I've a shiver, won't leave my spine.
Good day, stranger.
Do you know what maybe? If only. It's been uninhabited since they flooded Andra's gift. An inn, allegedly. The gift needs a spot with a little bit more class than the Salty Mast. This district has been in the dumps since the War of Defiance. It seems ready for a fresh development. So imagine my excitement when I find this place. 3 floors tall, and right on the water. For sale, at a reasonable price. The seller suggested that there were other interested buyers, so I closed the deal before I'd taken time to really look into it. Stupid. Yes, very stupid. Being from New Homar, I knew about the floods, but I didn't know about the superstitions surrounding the lighthouse, and the seller was long gone by the time I found out. At this point, it'll be a miracle from the Lady of Lament herself if I make my investment back. Hadrat ordered it near the end of the War of Defiance. It was one of the finishing blows to the Aediran Empire, Aediran military. Cost us a lot. Okay, I read this already. What gave it away? The accent or the fact that I was a dupe who paid good coin for this place? I'm from New Homar, on the northern coast. It's smaller than Defiance Bay, so I came here hoping for some fresh opportunities, and maybe the chance to do a little good in the neighborhood. So far, everybody I've met that wants help seems to be a decent person. So I'm not overly pissed off about having to help all these people. But I have to say that because of all these side quests, I don't know what's a side quest and what's a main quest anymore. Well, no, I guess I could have to look at the acts. These are all the side quests. And I get cool stuff for doing them, but I'm wasting your time, I have a feeling. The thing is, now that I've started doing side quests like this, if I stop, then you're like, why? Why has he stopped? I want to show you, I want to have fun playing this game, and I want to show as much of it as I can. If that, whoa! Well, that's a lot of guys. Okay.
Stand still. Breathe.
After an Ichimok. Got an arrow for this one.
Won't show 'em the wind feather yet!
Oh, someone died. Dang! Okay, that was a lot of ghosts. Sorry, Aloth. I didn't mean to have you die there.
A simple test. That's settled.
The glass is completely opaque with grime and salt. The patina of filth and dead barnacles reaches almost to the ceiling. Do I become a part owner of this now if I clear it out? I hope so.
Let's go. Let's go.
This isn't working.
The wood of these barrels and crates is swollen and warped as if by water. Of course camping is not allowed in this area. Why would it be? I don't understand why everything is only usable in combat. I can't heal my people. That was floor 1. 2 more floors. I can keep people prisoner in my stronghold. That's kind of interesting. 4 minutes. Do I have time to finish this before the...
I can do that.
And you will.
That's settled.
Fantastic.
Brave thou Thila Thirli.
Got an arrow.
Navaru, be on seek!
Let's go.
Stand. I have.
Let's go.
Alright, there's nothing to do. Like, he's just gonna die. I have no way to, like, heal him other than the fucking sleep. And that's really stupid. Like, really stupid. Carved into the post is the name of... Maybe I just don't know. If you guys know a way to, like, heal your characters. I've not found a way to bring their health up other than sleeping. And if I can't sleep, then I'm fucked. The compounds and fluids in these bottles have separated into distinct layers. Gross. I find ever since I started doing it that way, he's always the one who's in the most danger. He's probably gonna die at this point, but finish this quickly. Lilith, shrieking sobs pierce your ears and rattle the rusty rafters of the lighthouse. They emanate from a spectral figure of a woman hovering in the middle of the room. Each heave of her shoulders unleashes another hair-raising wail. As you approach, the spirit cries takes a threatening edge. The swirling mist around its legs ripple with movement. The black pits of its eyes level momentarily on you. Well, maybe if he levels, he'll actually get his health back up. I doubt it, though.
Not only log out, I want you to exit. Because I need you to be on that very first screen where you put your TID and your password.
Charm. Plus 25 defense when disengaged, plus 50 defense against hobbled attacks, plus minus hobbled. This, like, for sure.
So I need you to uncheck the box where it says login using recent logout. Okay, put in your password and log in.
That reminds me, though.
So the place you're gonna put your SIP DID. Yes, sir.
I'll have it in no time. I'll see what I can do. I'll have it in no time.
Okay, everybody, that'll be the end of this episode for this time. We'll take on the ghosts on the next episode. I hope that you really did enjoy the episode. If you did, could you please leave a like? That really helps out the channel more than you know. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the boxes below. I read every comment and I answer every comment. Yeah, if you like the content and you want to see more of this game and other games that I'm going to be working on, please subscribe. It would I very much appreciate it. So have a great day, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.